all for an insightful journey through this international webinar on child handling during pandemic. Today is an auspicious day when the whole world is celebrating World Environment Day. We are here with a webinar to provide a better environment for our children and contribute towards their overall development. So, wishing you all a very happy World Environment Day, and let's pledge to save and improve our environment, which is a blessing and a precious gift of nature for each one of us. I proudly wish to acquaint our guests as well as the audience that Devaditya Foundation is dedicatedly putting in efforts to organize a series of international webinars on topics that suits the interest of our youth and at the same time contributes to their holistic development. These webinars are an outcome of the thoughtful initiative of the very dynamic Mr. Indra Bhuvan Singh sir, who is determined to be a change maker. He is the torch bearer of Team Devaditya.
नहीं चल रहा है वो एक्चुअली प्रॉब्लम ये आ रहा है कि वो लाइव ही नहीं हो रहा आप मीटिंग में आओ ना वो ऑप्शन ही नहीं आ रहा माखन जी अपने आप का रिम्यूट कर लीजिए आप
I'm sorry, I'll just repeat it again because there was some technical issue. These webinars, whatever Devaditya Foundation has been organizing from last 1 year, is an outcome of the thoughtful initiative of the very dynamic Mr. Indra Bhuvan Singh sir, who is determined to be a change maker. He is the torch bearer of Team Devaditya. His initiative is supported by our supportive team, which includes Professor Makhan Kumbhakar sir, Professor Shweta Rai, and me. So it is both an honor and privilege to be your host today, and I welcome you all to this learned community. The topic selected for today is relevant in many aspects, as this pandemic has already taken a toll over us and has affected our existence in many ways. We are yet to identify the new normal. Everyone is talking about its effect on nations, economy, public in general. But we are forgetting our children who are affected in many ways. In fact, they will never be able to forget the impact of this difficult time and will also be sharing with our future generations to come. These children, they definitely need efficient handling to have minimum negative effect of this tough and unprecedented time. The healthy development of children is crucial to the future well-being of any society. I think we all agree to this because they are still developing. Children are especially vulnerable, more so than adults, to the environment around us. The, the things children thrive for are security, stability, consistency, emotional support, love, education, positive role models. This pandemic has affected their physical and mental health. The outbreak of COVID 19 has disrupted the lives of many people across the world. The pandemic has imposed a sense of uncertainty and anxiety as the world was unable to predict or prepare for this crisis. It has caused a tremendous stress level among children, adolescents, and all students in general, primarily due to the closure of their schools. This stress may lead to undesirable adverse effects on the learning and psychological health of students. Children exposed to these incidents can precipitate the development of anxiety, panic attacks, depression, mood disorders, and other mental illnesses. Distressing events such as separation from family and friends, seeing or being aware of critically ill members affected with coronavirus, or the passing of loved ones, or even thinking of themselves perhaps dying from the virus have a detrimental effect on the mental health of our children. Additionally, the healthy daily routines of children have been disrupted due to the COVID 19 pandemic, which contributes to the additional stress and sleeping difficulties that many children face. Uncertainty and their future ambitions, academics, personal relationships, and inactivity due to the pandemic poses a significant threat to their mental well being and putting them at risk of drug abuse. COVID 19 can seriously leave a negative impact on children's mental health, just like other traumatic experiences humans may face. It can lead to higher rates of depression, anxiety, and post traumatic stress disorder. This causes fear in children because the virus threatens not just them but also their families and surroundings. It is very important to remember that children look to adults for guidance on how to react to stressful events. Acknowledging some level of concern without panicking is appropriate and can result in taking the necessary actions that reduce the risk of illness. Teaching children positive preventive measures, talking with them about their fears, and giving them a sense of some control over their risk of infection can help to reduce anxiety. This is also a tremendous opportunity for adults to model for children problem solving, flexibility, and compassion as we all work through adjusting daily schedules, balancing work and other activities, getting creative about how we spend, processing new information from authorities, and connecting and supporting friends and family members in new ways. The following tips can help. Well, the powerful mantra is stay calm, listen, and offer reassurance. We need to be a role model for our children because our children, they learn from us, they observe us. So definitely the way we behave in this situation, our children would also learn that. So we need to be a role model, we need to be positive, we need to behave strongly. They will definitely follow us. Be aware of how to talk about COVID 19. We are not supposed to fill our children with negative information and with a lot of negativity. This is the time to talk about the positive side of this pandemic as well, which is surely more of family time, more of quality time with the family, more of developing the skills, more of creativity, and so on. We need to explain social distancing to our children in a better way. Demonstrate deep breathing. Focus on the positive. Establish and maintain a daily routine. Identify projects that might help others. Offer lots and lots of love and affection to our children. Well, this is all I could pen down, but we have experts in this field over here who would be justifying this theme better than me. So, with their expert talks, definitely we would be in a position to learn more about this particular topic. So, here I take the privilege to introduce our esteemed guest for this evening. Our first guest for the webinar is Dr. Dheeraj Singh. Sir is a physiotherapist, physical therapist, and a dedicated fitness expert. Sir has an experience of 21 years. He is a physiotherapy graduate from Swami Vivekananda National Institute of Rehab Training and Research. He has worked for two multinational HI, a Nobel Prize organization, and Columbia Asia. He has beaten all India Open entrance exams 3 times for BPT, MPT, and PVSC. We are honored to have you here with us today. Our next guest is Ms. Neelu GS. She is a certified image professional and soft skills coach, transformational coach, makeover specialist, beautician, and an engineering graduate by qualification. She is a home engineer whose first priority is her family. She's a mother of two little munchkins. Along with home engineering, she has more than 10 years of experience running her own business as a professional makeup artist and beautician. She's a founder of Elite Image Makeover by Neelu GS. She believes that being a parent is a blessing and being a mother is learning about the strengths you didn't know you actually had. Your profile is so impressive. We are indeed blessed to have you here with us today. We welcome you, ma'am. Our next guest is Dr. Anjali Gupta. Dr. Anjali Gupta has done MBBS and MD Medicine from Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Medical College, Jabalpur. That is my hometown as well. She has an experience of more than 20 years in the field of medicine. She has worked in various prestigious hospitals like the Holy Family Hospital, ESI Hospital, Spinal Injury Center Columbia, Asia Hospital, and Composite CRPF Hospital. She has worked in ICU, managed OPD and IPD. She has handled these roles like a star and has proved to be an asset to the organization wherever she has served. She holds an expertise in dealing with all kinds of infectious diseases, diabetes, and lifestyle diseases. We welcome you, ma'am. Thank you for being here with us today. Our next guest is Dr. Mukta Singh. Dr. Mukta Singh is a pediatric occupational therapist from Jamia Hamdard University, New Delhi. Currently, she's working for the children in special need like autism, learning disabilities, ADHD, etc. She's located in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. She is now working on early detection of autism and intervention in school-based monitoring system. She has been associated to the pediatrics, so surely she will throw light on this topic in a better manner. She is the lady behind the man who has taken the initiative to organize these webinars. This is in addition to the profile that she carries. I must express here that the success of these webinars and the initiatives of Mr. Indra Bhuvan Singh sir wouldn't have been possible without your support, ma'am. So we welcome you with a warm heart. Thank you for being here with us today. Before we begin this event formally, I also wish to introduce the mind behind this webinar. I consider him an epitome of positivity and goodness. His smile says it all. I feel delighted to introduce our very own Mr. Indra Bhuvan Kumar Singh sir from Tanzania. Sir is a CEO, business head, mentor, coach, and entrepreneur trainer. He has over 15 years of experience. Sir has a book entitled The New Ways of Self Transformation on his name. So he feels closely associated with this topic of the webinar. This is your event, sir, but still I extend my sincere gratitude to you for being here with us today. So I would request Makan sir to share the first video with the audience because this would be an add-on to the profile of our speaker that definitely will give more of weightage to the speakers that we have invited today. Now over to Makan sir to begin with the first video that we are supposed to share with the audience today. Makan sir.
Manthan sir, audio is not connected.
मैम साउंड आ रहा है क्या?
नहीं sir, sound is not connected. Hello, Makhan sir. Hello.
मैम आ रहा है क्या?
No, sir.
मीता मैम?
Video is not also
हाँ
visible.
मैम. मीता मैम कंटिन्यू करिए आप. मीता मैम.
There is some there is a bit of issue with the
Yes, ma'am.
with these videos. Now I would like to invite Indra Bhuvan Kumar Singh sir to throw light on Devaditya Foundation and then mark the beginning of this webinar by inviting our first speaker for today's session. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Mita ma'am. Is it I'm audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mita ma'am, for your wonderful introduction. And
My pleasure.
as always. And again, last time also I told you this is not my event. This is our event. Okay. And without team, nobody can achieve any success. So it's all about teamwork. And I am highly blessed, and I have a very good team with me. All my technical and my background team, Mita ma'am as a host, Mathan sir as a technical host, Sweta ma'am, and many more. So first of all, I would like to pay my heartiest thanks to all my teammates who is doing fantastic job behind the scene for this kind of webinar. As regarding Devaditya Foundation, we started this journey years ago with a small town of Jharkhand, Bokaro Steel City, that Devaditya Foundation founded. Our mission to help children under special needs, because we believe every child is special and every child is blessed with their own capabilities, their own qualities. And child is the future of any nation in the whole world. क्योंकि बच्चे आने वाले भविष्य का सूत्रधार है, वो आने वाले भविष्य का तारा है. तो बच्चे के भविष्य को किस तरीके से बनाया जाए, किस अच्छी दिशा की ओर ले जाए, इस पर हमारा फोकस होता है. और ये जो इनिशिएटिव है स्पेशल नीड्स की, इसकी काफी ज्यादा आवश्यकता होती है ऐसे बच्चों में जिनमें डेवलपमेंटल डिले हो या लर्निंग डिसेबिलिटीज हो. तो अगर इन बच्चों को हम एक अच्छा माहौल, एक अच्छा इकोसिस्टम दे सकें, तो ये हमारा प्रयास रहता है. देवादित्य फाउंडेशन is committed for the betterment of such children's needs, care, attention, and we are trying to encourage them so that they can live one normal life. But these all things are not possible without the team efforts, without the society contribution. Our agenda here, apart from helping those children, same time we are trying to educate. We are trying to create platform where maximum people can understand why it is important, why special school is important here in any part of the world. That is the concept of special school, so that for trainer, expert OT, they can treat children. They can provide what they want. But unfortunately, abhagyavas, in any part of the world, whenever we are looking this kind of children, so our first impression is very negative. हमको सिंपैथी आती है, हमें दया आती है, which I feel that they don't need. उन्हें आपकी दया की जरूरत नहीं है. They don't need sympathy. What they need care. They need attention, and they need support. So we should understand the mentality of such children, so that they can come into mainstream of life. They are not differentiated. They should not feel like that, which is my personal opinion. और मुझे लगता है अगर पूरा समाज, पूरा देश मिलकर इस दिशा में काम करे तो हम कुछ बदलाव ला सकते हैं. और इसी दिशा में आदित्य फाउंडेशन काम कर रहा है. हम बहुत सारे वेबिनार्स करते हैं जिसमें हमारी कोशिश रहती है कि हम ज्यादा से ज्यादा लोगों जुड़ सके, उन तक अपने मैसेज को पहुंचा सके और ऐसे जो चिल्ड्रंस हैं उनका हम एक सोशल फॉर ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन कर सके. अभी जो आज की जो करंट टॉपिक है, चाइल्ड हैंडलिंग ड्यूरिंग दिस पेंडेमिक और करंट सिनारियो, ये अपने आप में काफी बड़ा टॉपिक है. नॉट बिकॉज ऑफ पेंडेमिक, पेंडेमिक तो अभी आया 2-2.5 साल पहले, बट चाइल्ड हैंडलिंग हमेशा एक सेंसिटिव मैटर रहा है. अब जो मुझे फील होता है एज ए पेरेंट कि हमें टॉप प्रायोरिटी देनी चाहिए चाइल्ड हैंडलिंग को, क्योंकि बच्चे ही भविष्य के निर्माता हैं. अगर उनकी फाउंडेशन, उनकी बेसिक जो नीड है वो अगर अच्छे से होगी, फाउंडेशन जिसको अगर हम अच्छे से डालेंगे तो कल एक बेटर प्लांट, कल एक बेटर ट्री बनकर निकलेगा. और आज वर्ल्ड एनवायरनमेंट डे भी है 5 जून को, तो हमें ये कोशिश करनी चाहिए कि हम ज्यादा से ज्यादा प्लांट को भी लगाएं और अपने बच्चों में अच्छे संस्कार को डालें, एक अच्छी परवरिश दें, एक अच्छी अपब्रिंगिंग दें, जिससे कल वो एक अच्छा नागरिक बन सके. तो इन्हीं वजहों से हमने ये टॉपिक को लिया है, चाइल्ड हैंडलिंग ड्यूरिंग पेंडेमिक. और मैं ज़्यादा समय नहीं लूँगा आप लोगों का. और बच्चे हमारे आने वाले समय का भविष्य हैं और उनकी परवरिश, उनका जो निर्माण है वो बहुत ही अच्छे तरीके से होना चाहिए. और इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ मैं अपने वक्तव्य को यहाँ पर विराम देना चाहूंगा और आज का इवेंट हम स्टार्ट करेंगे। आई थिंक सो फर्स्ट स्पीकर डॉक्टर धीरज सिंह सर है, बट अभी तक जुड़ नहीं पाए हैं मैडम वो। धीरज सिंह सर है? श्वेता मैम?
No, sir. He is
नहीं
not
सर,
in.
नहीं सर।
आप दूसरे स्पीकर को इनवाइट कर लें। मीता मैम?
So then we'll invite Neelu ma'am. Okay, and now I would like to invite upon our next guest, that is Neelu ma'am, to come up with her expert talk. Neelu ma'am, over to you.
Thank you, Meta ma'am. A very good evening to one and all present here. Firstly, I would like to thank Indra Bhuvanji and Team Devaditya Foundation, whose aim is Rise by Lifting Others. It's a proud moment to be associated with you all because you are empowering lives with such a wonderful webinars. I take a great pleasure to talk on this topic, which is very close to my heart because I am a mother of 2 kids and they are not very naughty and amazing kids I am blessed with. So let me share my PPT.
Can you please make her host, Sita ma'am?
Okay.
Okay.
So you are able to see, all of
Yes.
you are able.
Yes.
So art of parenting, I would say child handling is nothing other than, art of parenting. Whenever we are into art, we get so much involved in it. And once the art is over, you see such a wonderful picture, right? So even the parenting is something like, I can say it's just like an art. And we see our kids later, having a very good future when they grow up with whatever we have painted on them. So to be a parent is to be chief designer of a product more advanced than any technology and more interesting than the greatest work of art. When the pandemic started, I was really, it was like a blessing I felt for a moment because I myself felt like I wanted more time to spend with my kids. And parenting is something I have always loved to do. And I always love to spend my time with my kids. And at that point of time, when pandemic happened, I know this has been a very challenging task for everyone. Initially, when it started, it was really good for quite some time, and I know later on it gets very difficult to handle the things. But the few things in my mind what I had was I want my kids to learn something, to add value for their life. So I just focused on few of the things, although it was not like I had done some Google search or something where I have to see whether I have to do this for my kids or I have to do. It just came out randomly. And when I started preparing for this speech, I see there have been so many things I have done so that it helps my kids. First thing in my mind came was, let us give them the art of life skills, the most important part of our life. So I started making my kids come down to the kitchen, and my daughter, is just 10 years old, and I involved her in cooking stuff. And today, after an year, I see she has become such an excellent cook and she makes such a delicious food. And this is what I was trying to involve my kids and make them learn, anything in future, they face such incidents, they should not be, worried. They should be capable of handling such situations and learn better skills for themselves. Do you have ever observed that when you teach something for your kids, they start developing a kind of creativity in them. And they are the one who are blessed with a lot of creativity in them. We just need to give them platform to do all sort of creativity they want to do. And we just pulled many things with which they can improve on their creativity. When they are getting more creative, it's our duty as parents also to get into, what they are doing. Let us all get involved in them and to their level. When they are becoming creative, it's our duty to be with them, get to their level. And not only they become very enhanced with their creativity, we with our busy schedules, we also get into that creativity level. And it's a kind of stress buster for even parents. When you have grandparents or anybody at home, just make them involved with their kids. And it's always very happy moment when you start involving them in their own creativity. And when you get involved, definitely you will start seeing what they love. This is what happened to me. Although I knew my daughter loves dancing, I just involved with her and I saw a different version of mine. Although there was a lot of hidden things in me that I also want to dance, we together just rocked a couple of songs and we performed the best. And with this, I see my daughter had developed such a nice skill of choreography. And even I got to learn so many things from her. And this was something really, I was getting so much into her. And even with my son started dancing with us, and whole family, in fact, we involved. This is how everything I have been doing. And when you start getting involving with them and what they love, the first thing they want is the complete freedom to experience, right? And let them be free. Why? Because they are born to be free. The kids, they want to be free, they want to explore. And this pandemic has made them like, you have to stay at home, you don't have friends. Let's not give them that scope to think they don't have friends or they didn't have any activities. And I know it's very tough when they get the freedom. They are the monkeys. And but always keep in mind, give them even the art of cleaning up the things. And that becomes a responsibility. They learn and they grow. When they get the freedom, just see they can explore everything in the world they want. And I know home is very small for them to explore, but let's give them all those things because they get more explorative.
हाँ उससे भी नहीं हो रहा है यार.
While exploring, they also start joining their hands with their siblings, with their friends. They learn the art of teamwork. They learn how we can be together. They love the care and that everything they can do. All these takes are through the pandemic situation we were undergoing from past 1 year. And I've just shared what all the best possibilities we can keep our kids engaged. When they know to do the teamwork, let's make them little more enthusiastic and add some values for their lives with prayers. And the best thing is a simple meditation. Our meditation can be as simple as possible. Just make them to sit quiet for few seconds. There are so many vast varieties of things they will explore with all these things. When they are all set with so many things, as Meeta ma'am and Indrabhuvan sir said, let's shower a lot of affection towards them. What they need is not sympathy. They need our affection and they need us to understand. They just need our attention and pamper them with a lot of affection. And you see the kids will start understanding you better. They will in fact stop troubling you if you start giving them the importance what they need. With this, I would like to say, when everything is done, let's celebrate. Celebration, food are all part of life. Let us make them know how important every occasion is, and let's celebrate in the best possible ways we can to make them more happier. The greatest gifts you can give to your children are the roots of responsibility and the wings of independence. That's what I believe when I want to give the complete freedom to my kids. And I know, I'm sure many of us can relate to whatever I'm telling here. And this is what I just want to say. Let's not get so rigid on handling kids. Let's just learn few couple of things. Like when you learn art, you need to learn few things. Let's learn few things with which we can make a parenting and art. Let's not burden ourselves, because they are our loved kids whom we want to pamper all the time. At the end of the day, the most overwhelming key to a child's success is the positive involvement of parents. This is how I can conclude my speech, saying that it's very important. And this is the time where the pandemic has taken, so much of challenge over the families with so much of negative impact, but still we all can make positive impact in best possible ways for our kids and keep them very lively and very positive. And I would definitely add on saying that the image what at this point of time for the kids, it matters so much. Being an image professional, I can say that the image what they are going to have right now in this moment is going to impact to them over a long period. They are our future leaders. So let us all join our hands and let's learn the art of parenting and give the best to our kids. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much for this wonderful and absorbing presentation, I would say, ma'am. And best part was is about your presentation was that it came from your heart. It was just sharing your life experiences and sharing it with the audience. And I'm sure all of us would be able to connect with it. My kids have grown up. I wish I would have been a part of this presentation years ago, but still, I'll try to take whatever I can for my children. I think I still have some time left with me to follow a few things from this. And all that we need to remember is just to be a good parent, we need to teach life skills to our children. That is very important. And I think this pandemic has taught us that we need to be good at the basic life skills, because you never know what work may come up to you and you should be able to handle it. So the art of life skills, creativity, doing what your kids love, teaching them the art of exploration, giving them freedom, being a part of what they enjoy, and moreover celebrating whatever is coming on your way. That is the way we can handle this time, and at the same time we can offer a lot of learnings to our children. Thank you so much for being here and this wonderful presentation. Now, Indu Bhuvan Singh sir, are you there?
Yeah.
Sir, would you like to say something?
Yeah. I want to say it's a really very fantastic presentation, ma'am. And
Thank you, sir.
the most
Simple and touching.
simple and touching, and very I can say it's natural. Means whatever you are doing in your day-to-day life, you just presented that one. And if we are going to give a natural way to our children, that will be much more appreciated, and that can be more beneficial to our children in coming time. And the last slide, what you that's also heart touching. Positive parenting. This positive parenting is the need of the hour, which I can say. Because both husband and wife, mother and father, they must involve in proper coordination with proper balancing for the children's upbringing, because they need both. It's a very, it's a very composed and very nicely presented and from the heart. Thank you so much, man. God bless you.
Now I would like to call upon our next speaker, that is Dr. Anjani Gupta ma'am, for her expert views. Over to you, ma'am.
Anjali, ma'am, are you audible?
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. First of all, good evening, everybody. First of all, I
Good
would
evening.
like to thank Dr. Meeta, Dr. Ind Bhuvan Singh, to give me such a wonderful platform to present my views in this important topic. The Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible, ma'am. You're audible.
Yeah. I've got a slides to present. Just a minute.
Maybe just you can increase your volume, ma'am. Just increase your volume, I think so.
Yeah, everybody knows that we are going through a very bad phase of this pandemic. Recently, we have experienced second wave of pandemic, which has got a huge impact on us. I'm not sure whether I'm audible or not.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
you are
you are
audible. You just
perfectly
need to
audible.
adjust the volume that of your singing.
Ma'am, just increase your volume, ma'am.
Oh, I think it's fine. So I'm I have got immense pleasure to have this platform to put my views on this special and important topic, that how to manage our children in this pandemic phase. Uh, this pandemic which we are going through is a past 1.5 years, and we are facing
Hello, ma'am, we are not getting your voice. Hello, hello. इंद्र भुवन सर, आई एम
Yes, Father.
मेरी आवाज आ रही है आपको? मेरी आवाज आ रही है
आपकी
आपको?
आवाज आ रही है, आपकी आवाज आ रही है।
तो
Yes, sir.
मैम की आवाज नहीं है।
अंजलि, नेटवर्क इशू लग रहा है मुझे। अंजनी मैम,
yeah, it's getting some technical problem. I am new
okay,
to this.
it's okay,
I
no
have to
problem.
take a Yeah, I have to take a help of a child now.
No problem. That is the beauty of technology. Child are much more talented.
Yeah. So basically, somewhere I'm not agreeing with that. We need to handle the child. Basically, what I agree is we need to get involved with the child. We, for the last 4 or 5 years or so many years, we have missing these involvement with our kids because of our work and busy schedule and all. So God has pushed the pause button to reset our lifestyles. Because I remember my childhood, we never used to thought we need a quality time or we need a special attention, because already we are getting it. So we are not very, what you call, aware of that uh, privilege. But now every this thing has become an issue, because we are missing this involvement. So the child requires more of involvement rather than teaching or molding or anything else, because I feel children are the intelligent and best teacher for themselves also. The major issue we have faced in this pandemic is very devastating, right from losing someone, hospitalization, sickness, and many more issues. And out of all, we are ignoring children's by consciously or unconsciously, because they are the most what you call taken for granted things. So what in my purview, what we should do, we should involve them in a small activity, is because they can't go out, they can't meet their friends, they lost their social activity, they have no school to go right now because of this uh, continuous lockdown period. So we need to be their friends, we need to involve them in indoor games, and like carom, we can play ludo, and we can have chess, we can do so many things with them. Right now I was seeing one family has made a beautiful small basketball court in their rooftop. If you have got that facility, you can do that also, to have indoor activity. And because I am treating online patients also, so I found that the kids are so intelligent. When I used to do monitoring of the patient, I used to just call who is the youngest child. If there is any 8 to 10 years child, then I used to call him and I used to say, then you do have to monitor like this. And they used to do this job perfectly. So I believe children are just requiring your attention and involvement, nothing more than that. And you have to be uh, first role model to them, to reform them. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, there is some technical issues from my side, so I would like to conclude my small view that first we need to change ourselves to change our children. So we need to work hard to make them ready for the future.
Anjani ma'am.
Yeah, in Indrabhavan Singh ji, is there is some technical problem, so I am
Ma'am,
not
what's the
able
problem you are
to.
facing? Please tell me.
Yeah, I
Hello,
am not able to share my slides.
ma'am. I have already given all permission to you. We have already made co-host to you.
You can share your screen now, ma'am, if you want. You are a host now.
मैम कौन से नाम से इंसर्ट किया है, मतलब मीटिंग में मेरे को तो आपका नेम नहीं मिला। मैम नाउ यू आर पोस्ट।
Any problem, ma'am? Anjani ma'am?
Yeah, I think there is some problem in my this app.
For sharing screen, ma'am,
No, I
just
don't have.
you click on the share option, which are the bottom of that screen. Just click on share screen.
Your screen is in the middle of the your
window, mobile window or computer window. Just
Are you using computer or mobile, ma'am?
Mobile.
Mobile.
okay.
Then
Ma'am, you can send your PPT to Indra Bhuvan sir, then we will share.
can you send me on WhatsApp, ma'am?
Yes, that would be better.
You send me on WhatsApp, then we can share your screen. Then we can share your PPT. What we can do, Makhan sir?
Yes, sir.
Mita ma'am? Vita ma'am is there?
Sir, I'm here.
Vita ma'am, we can do one thing. We can invite our next speaker, and meanwhile,
In the meantime, we'll handle this PPT issue.
yes,
You're right,
we can.
sir. Okay. So, sir, Dheeraj Singh sir has joined or not, sir?
Not yet.
No, ma'am. No join.
Sir, would you just confirm his like whether he would be joining or not?
Maybe I think he's in the hospital. I think he's with patient.
Okay. So I'll okay. In the like we're giving some time to Dr. Anjali Gupta ma'am to just settle down this to resolve the issue with the PPT. In the meantime, I'd like to invite upon Dr. Mukta Singh for her expert views on this topic. As she's already working on children with autism, definitely she would be able to provide a very good perspective on this particular topic. And it would be a pleasure for all of us to get a chance to listen to her today, because I have already mentioned earlier that she is, whatever these webinars are, she is the person behind the success of these webinars. So over to you, Mukta ma'am, for your views on this particular topic. Mukta ma'am, are you there? I can just, yes ma'am. Over to you, ma'am.
Hello.
Yeah. You are audible. You are audible.
First of all, from my bottom of heart, good evening to all of you, all person present here, and I'm seriously feeling very blessed with the team, with the life partner what I have in my life, and two beautiful kids. This presentation, I don't want to share with you like occupational therapist. I just want to share this thing as a parent, as a mother of two kids, one daughter, one son, and they are very amazing, very naughty, very cheeky, and very composed. So, starting from this, before going to start this presentation, one thing that we need in our life is co-parenting balance, because as we start parenting, the decision maker of the life, the conflicts of the life, that should be resolved first before coming to our kids. As this slide is self-explanatory, the both parents on the cycle in one direction, and the rhythm of life should be unidirectional. The decision should be of the both parents should be in one direction, and the balance between both parents is very important. Maybe we all, yes. So in the co-parenting, there should be no competition between both two homes. There should be a collaboration of parents doing what best for their kids. The marriage, the life is collaboration of two families, two values, two skills, two intelligence. It is like that. And when we give a secure blanket to our kids, they grow up very in positive way. So there should be a respect of each other between two parents. It is very important to be sure to make this foundation of a family, because family is the first school of any child. So as I want to talk about any kids, there are very basic needs of everyone. And if I will talk about kids, the basic need, physiological need, fulfillment needs. And as they grow, their needs grow, and their communication connection with parents grow. They need more attention, more time, more involvement of parents in holistic way. Next slide, please. So, one second, I just want to share this. Hello. If I
Hello.
will talk about a child that a baby in handling infant usually takes us more time to understand that baby because they are not verbal. Their non-verbal communication is there that he needs something, he cries for it, and their need is met, and like that, the trust is developed between the parents and kids. So first of all, we need to connect with the first of all we need to connect with the kids, and then communication, and then uh, their question about their needs. The concern for these things is like their mental health, their physical health, and the learning that they are doing in academic and developmental skills. Kids have their right to develop their own, and these things, they have right to take their own decision. It depends on their age how they are going. The tips of handling is like in this current scenario, uh, we need to handle them very carefully because lots of information is coming from media is not relevant to, is fake news is there, so we need to just infiltrate those news. Then we need to connect with them in very proper way, and we need to cushion them with very strong connectivity and positive way, that they should be feel very safe and secure for these things. This thing, the very important thing is role modeling that we have been doing and we have to do for our children. Like, I just want to share a small example of my 3-year-old boy baby. If he's very angry, sometimes he start throwing things, and he, if I have to manage him with the lots of love, with the lots of comfort, and at the same time, I just give him a hug and ask, why are you upset? Maybe his concern is not more relevant with me, but I have to hear. And whenever he feels that I'm getting attention and lots of hugging and kissing, by that time he understood, okay, this is the way, if mama is angry, then I have to do in the same way. So this by this time we are facing a lots of challenges, and at the same time we are learning also to transfer that challenges in opportunity. So the first of all, family bonding, learning new skill, exploring new creativity and quality time that we have now. Now handling tips for the handling. So when we keep our routines of the kid in very proper way, they are able to channelize their energy, the sleep cycle, the wake up cycle, and the energy they have. They are able to do all the things in very proper way. As Neelu ma'am has shared his own very creative and good experiences of her life, like cooking, gardening. This is the time when we can say that your family is a team. If your helper is not coming to your house to help your mama, you should come to your mama and you should help your mama, and all the team members of the family should help each other. Be creative about new activity. When you need time, you have to be creative, and this is a need of this era, because if you will confine to thinking a simple things, that then you will stay in a small box only. You have to think out of the box to be creative. Creativity doesn't mean always the art and drawing, painting. The creativity has a very broad meaning. You can think for literature, you can give them the time, the things they can explore their life like a junior scientist. The all those things is coming, like they can explore, and they will able to understand their own skill, and they will be they will able to understand their own judgment, own perception, and this way they grow, and they will able to grow up as a good decision maker also. For this time, we are not very connected physically, but we can stay connected virtually, and we have to, because as I mentioned, some of the special need kids like autism is like about this. So in social behavior, some they are not able to connect themselves with the world. Okay, and this time the kids are facing one problem of screen time also, because they have lots of uh, they have to do their study on. Hello, they are doing
Yes,
their
ma'am,
study.
you are audible.
Yeah, they are doing their studies on mobile, on laptop. So lots of screen time that we have to give our kids this time for their educational purpose. But what we need to do, we have to take care of these things as well same time. It should not be go out of the range, because for the small baby before age of 2, we should avoid giving them screen time, because lots of this mm, brain processing, they affect in very negative way. The language delay there, the physical issues is there, the psychosocial risk psychosocial risk are there, and so much their issues like their sleep, their development of their brain, learning new skills, that learning and the behavior problem also. As I saw with my daughter, as she is watching too much TV sometime, and screen time if it is increased, there then the behavior of the kid start coming very negatively. So we need to monitor their screen time as well as what they are watching at the social media. It is also important for their age. And for the ease of eye strain that they getting from their screen time, what we can do, the position is very important that we sit, and the length from the screen should be 25 inches, and we should follow the rule of 20-20-20. I will explain it later what is the rule 20-20-20. And while we are using our laptop or computer, whatever, we need to light our room so that light of should not more strain our eyes directly. For the rule of 20-20-20, we take a break of 20 minutes and look at something 20 feet away, and that we need to do at every 20 minutes. So this is the way how we can ease the strain of eyes. Now, in this pandemic, the 4 things we have learned, and we have to uh, we should teach these things to our kids also. The first of very important thing is prayer. Sometimes we are disconnected with our God, but we should teach our kids to prayer, love, our nature, whatever we had in our life from nature, and nowadays we are just uh, wandering from oxygen, the demand of oxygen and everything, because we are losing now our loved one. Now the real time to realize that what nature has given us unconditioned, and we should appreciate, we should love, and we should protect our nature. As well as when in the journey of life, if your any of your friend needs help, you should do help. And the way we are doing, we become a role model for our kids also. These things of help, love, prayer, share are not mentioned in books. They are very natural, they always come from heart. And you first do your positive way. You, if you are doing the same way, your kids will learn, and they will do the same things. This is first pandemic that they are seeing in their life, and even we are also seeing in our life. But we learn a lot from this crisis, and we have to make them strong, positive, sharing, loving, caring, that in coming in the coming eras, if they face their other crisis like anything, if it is natural or anything, they already, they should know that how to tackle with them. So thank you so much. Stay blessed.
Thank you, ma'am, for this wonderful presentation. And the best part about your presentation was that you have emphasized on something that none of us could express, and that was about co-parenting. This is the most important thing that we need to understand as parents, because parenting is not about competition; it is about collaboration. When the husband and wife, they think in the same direction and they take joint decisions in a positive manner for their children, definitely the results would be the ones that we are actually looking forward to. So this is one very nice point which has been expressed by you. And then that the thing that I could understand, that I'm going to remember, is the 3 C's of parenting. That is, connect with your children. Communication is the key. The more we communicate, the more comfortable our children are with us. Definitely, they will never miss anyone around. They will never feel being deficient about anything. And the last was, that is, cushion, means developing trust. Once we develop trust in our children, definitely we are going to raise good human beings for the future and give good people to the society. So, and the last thing that I could that I could consider as a gist of your presentation was finding out creative ways to keep your children involved. Ma'am, I have a question over here that you spoke about creative ways to involve our children. As far as the children are young, in their primary stage, it is quite easy to find out creative ways to involve them. We can also behave like kids. But how to handle grown-up children in creative ways? Like I'm a mother of 2 sons, 19 and 20 years old. Even they need lot of attention, but somehow I'm unable to find out creative ways to involve them. In fact, I can see many a times that they are going in the wrong direction or they are doing something wrong, but it is very difficult to make these children understand. So you being an expert and doctor, please give me some tips and tips to parents like me in this direction.
First of all, Mita ma'am, thank you so much for listening carefully and pointing out good things. And how old your kid is not that much important. After all, you are a mother. From bottom of heart, you know from where to start. Maybe you missed some communication. Sometimes with teenagers, mostly a communication gap is there, and we can't take our life in reverse back and edit those things we needed to done in our past. We can take our life from here And for the communication and creativity doesn't mean always for printing and creating with the like colors and those things. The literature, if someone is very interested in literature, if your uh, son is love to be creative in the way of literature, in any way, you can just give a small challenge between two of son who can write good these things on some topic. Maybe it's too late to make them motivate, but still you can do. And if you will keep things in schedule, doing small simple meditation with yourself, because as ma'am Anjali Gupta, Dr. Anjali Gupta ma'am said that need of quality time was now of parents is very important, and it was not mentioned somewhere. We know it from our bottom of heart that how much time we are giving really to them to connect. So all the ways, one thing for the son, they have lots of energy, more than you have a girl baby, because have experience of girl and boy same, and they are growing together. Their interest are different, the ways they want to do anything is different, so channelize their energy in proper way. uh, we can schedule their time for, like, you can give explore some yoga together, explore some uh, good like activities, like where you can channelize their energy, and same time some sitting process also, like literature, music, any instrument if they like to learn, like boys, some of teenagers love to learn guitar, any music instrument, anything. Let them explore themselves, and let them come themselves for their own interest. If you will push with your interest, it will not work too much. So maybe I try to give a solution, but I need to think more about that, because most of time I'm working with small kids.
Yes, ma'am. But still, ma'am, being a doctor, definitely your experiences and your thoughts, they hold a lot of value. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, there are more questions for you. In the meantime, there is one question for Neelu, ma'am, if she is there. Neelu, ma'am, are you there?
Yes, I'm there. There is a power cut, so I have just switched off my video. Yes, Meeta ma'am,
Ma'am,
tell
you're
me.
connected through your mobile or
No, it's through laptop.
laptop only. Okay. Ma'am, like you have expressed such good ways to deal with children who are in this young age. Ma'am, how to motivate them for a good career according, like in this pandemic time? Is it the right time? Like your children are quite young. So can we just
Yes,
motivate them to for their career also from this stage? And if we can, then how can we do that?
yes, of course. Like Dr. Mukta Singh said, like we need to know what they love. No, we need to keep a competition between the kids, because not all kids are same. I see my son is completely different than my daughter, but both are very creative. That's what we need to find out what they like. And I definitely say, like, we have to encourage them what they love to do. Let's not push them for anything like what we wanted to become. Like, if we want to become some doctor, we shouldn't force them to become a doctor. With those, keeping those things in mind, I see my daughter, like, she has become very multi-talented. So in coding, she does such a nice gaming. She done so well. So this is what I have seen. Whatever she loves, if I leave her to do, no, she excels in everything she does. So that becomes a more important factor where we have to give them the freedom to whatever they love to do. Even if the grown-up people also, I personally feel like if you give them the chance to explore themselves, what they love to do, they are going to excel. I am an engineer basically, but today being an image consultant, I see I've started adapting to my creativity, and I see there's a lot of love towards what I am doing. So this is my suggestion for everybody who are all like want to know. Let's do what we love. That becomes a very important factor. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, there's one more question, ma'am. We as parents, naturally, we are also struggling a lot, although we are talking about children, but we also have our own ups and downs. So many a times what I have observed is that maybe that the parents are going through something and then they take it out on their children. I
Very
hope you're
true.
getting my question.
Yes,
Ma'am,
yes.
because and the concerns are like this pandemic has taken a toll over us also, in the sense that there has been a financial crunch. Then many of the parents, they are going through relationship issues also. Then there may be some issues with the family, some health issues, whatever. It can be anything. So it is not possible for us to just consider all the art that you have mentioned, art of handling children. There are times when we have our own ups and downs, and we unconsciously we misbehave with our children, which does have an impact on them. So
Yes, yes,
how to handle this
absolutely very
situation?
true.
How to
Very
handle this
true.
situation?
Yeah, very true. I agree. But there are times we have to make them understand. You know, when whatever I showed, I know it looks very fantasizing. To say
Yes.
like it's not easy, but I have done it. And that is something I've done it during pandemics itself. I saw like before pandemics, there was less what I could do. And this during pandemic, it became more. And even I too feel that lot of work pressure, because I am also a working woman, and even husband working late nights. But I think as initially, I think you yourself mentioned, let us be little calm. And to be calm, I think we ourselves need to meditate sometimes, and we have to get into a very healthy lifestyle, eating right food. You know, we parents, we need to eat right foods, we need to stay healthy, and we need to exercise. All these things come into picture. And to tell you very frankly, I'm a hypothyroid mother to tell you, but you know, I still work because I want to give the best to my kids. And I think challenges are there for everyone. We need to find out solutions. Let's focus on more positive, and at this time it becomes more important to focus on these things. Even I experience the emotional imbalance when I hear a news about somebody's death, and somebody is facing the COVID, having the attack of virus. But that does not mean that we are going to keep on clinging on those things, and we can't enjoy the happy life. So it's, don't you all feel that it's in our mindset? We need to change our mindset. Only then the transformations happen. And this is what I would suggest everyone, like just get more positive, have a healthy lifestyle, and get it into some exercise, and you can do better.
Thank you,
So I
ma'am.
hope I have answered.
Well answered, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I think to a certain extent, you did justify my question also.
Okay.
Ma'am, Anjali, ma'am, if you're there, can I ask a question for Anjali, ma'am?
Yeah,
Dr.
sure.
Anjali.
Yeah, sure.
Ma'am, as you are a doctor, so
Yeah.
definitely, like, what can be the tips to uh, teach good, healthy habits to our children at this time of pandemic?
Basically, one thing I would like to share with you all, in this pandemic area, since when this lockdown has started, we are forgetting our routine life. So we
Yes,
need
ma'am.
to stick our regular routine. Oh, whatever the situation is there, we need to stick to our regular routine. First, we need to stick to our routine. Then our children will adapt the same habit. So initially, if they are getting up late, so it's okay for them. Leave them as it is, because if you want to change from day one, they will not be changed. So give them time to change gradually, and be a role model to them to change.
And ma'am, how about healthy eating habits? Because I also feel that by just sitting at home and not doing anything, most of the
Yeah,
children, they are facing the
yeah,
problem of weight gain. So it's
yeah,
not
that's
about
true.
just mental health, it's also about the physical aspect.
Yeah, that's true. So we need to inculcate the regular schedule of breakfast, lunch, and dinner on time, as well as changing their deep fried to snacking habit to fruits and vegetables and all. So we need to gradually inculcate.
Hello?
So if you
Ma'am,
maintain
you
the
are,
same, if you maintain the same habit to ourselves, then definitely the children will also be aspired to do the same in future.
so your tip is to be a role model. If we follow healthy habits, our children will
Yeah,
have to follow us. Thank you,
yeah.
ma'am. Mukta ma'am, as you are into treating children with autism, like I have also come across many children who are going through this problem in my own friend circle. My friends are having, like one of my friend has a daughter who is autistic. So ma'am, I just have a question over here. Is like, do these children can they ever be like normal children when they grow up? Because she's almost 8 or 9 years old and she doesn't utter a word, and her parents are going into depression because of this, because she's the only child and she is autistic. They are not in a position to plan a second child because of the fear, and secondly it causes a lot of depression and a rift between the parents.
Uh, one thing I just want to mention here, because if any kid is diagnosed very early, like between the mostly the autism is diagnosed at the age of 4, and parents come with the problem that my baby is not speaking, either not
Hmm.
speaking, and either with few words is speaking, and they don't understand this is echolalia, like they are repeating the things, that phrase, the words they are listening, but they don't exactly understand what does it mean. So if it is diagnosed early at the age of 4 or before, if you are pointing the things and it is supported by parents, the professionals, the team at that time, the prognosis is better. And if you realize that these things coming up very late, because the brain growing, the time period of growing the brain and learning is 195% at the age of 1 to 4, and still 5% of brain is growing after that. So they any child learn with the exploding things, that the brain damage inside, any lag, any incoordination problem, anything is there, whatever is biological we can't change at that time, but if we support at that time, then we can help more. For example, if you don't understand why my baby is behaving in this way, is it normal or not, most of time with the heart of mama it comes something is wrong there, and she just approach to any professional, any doctor, any family member, and it is going, no, leave it, she will grow out of it. And the time slips like a sand with our hand, and then we realize that we should consult a doctor, a professional before that time. Yes, one thing is there, if it is diagnosed in the mild form, in the early form, and we start supporting very early, then they are almost normal life. And if it is diagnosed very late, it is very difficult to teach them anything, any skill, anything. Because most of time, some of kids have only very issues, very sensory issues, small issues. So we can help with we can help those kids at the early age. at the age of 9, 10, if you are coming with a big issue, it's really difficult to say that it will be normal. Mostly no for this time. And communication, like there will be as they have some of them are totally non-verbal, some they are coming with few words, but they learn to communicate, and the parents have to learn communication for them, because verbal and non-verbal communication both is very important. I just want to mention a very simple example, that if a baby just want a cookies and he is looking at cookies, but he is not able to say that I want cookies because he don't know how to communicate, and the mama knows she is looking at cookies. This is a non-verbal communication, and he gave her cookie. The first foundation of communication is based on the non-verbal communication, and they start on like this. For first thing, another thing, it like goes. But we can't say that she will be normal. Lots of things she can understand, she can learn. The one most important thing for autism, they need to be learn regulate their emotion, because the brain part that regulating our emotion, there are lots of problem with this. So as they learn regulating their emotion, the other things corrected itself. For us also, if you we think we are not mentally stable, we can't do anything. If we are mentally stable, we can organize ourselves. The autism is always also like this. They have all things, but there is mismatch of the time, there are mismatch of the rhythm, the sensation, whatever is going on is not correcting, not coming it with the right response. So for those things, we have to be also at the correct time for diagnosis and treatment. Hopefully, I
Thank you,
tried
ma'am.
to.
Thank you. I would like to thank all the speakers for their wonderful presentations. And now I would like to invite Indra Bhuvan Kumar Singh sir to propose a vote of thanks. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Vital ma'am, for this beautiful session handling. Once again, thank you so much to all guest speakers from my bottom up heart and on behalf of Devaditya Foundation. It was a very informative session, and it's a really awesome, I can say. And we learned a lot of things for child handling today from the experience of all our guest speakers, Anjani ma'am, Nilu ma'am, Mukta ma'am. So it was really amazing, and let's hope for the best and try to fight together in this current pandemic, against this pandemic of coronavirus. And let's focus on development of children's in a proper way, in a positive way, so that parenting can be also not missed and parenting can go in a positive direction. Once again, thank you so much to all of you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
हेलो मैम साउंड नहीं आ रहा है हेलो मैम आवाज आ रही मेरी हेलो,
हेलो,
आवाज आ रही मैम? अंजनी मैम,
क्या आवाज आ रही है? आपको मेरी आ रही है ना?
हाँ परफेक्ट मैम, परफेक्ट आवाज आ रही है।
Sorry, I could not handle this.
व्हाट प्रॉब्लम यू आर गेटिंग मैम?
हेलो माथन सर,
हाँ मैम,
सर प्रोग्राम फिनिश हो गया, ये एग्जिट करना है, ये एंड करना है।
अच्छा है, अच्छा ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है, फिनिश हो गया ना?